bike. That's the other way. That's a lot better, but it's expensive to get out there. It's like $45. But it's 10 miles off the road, and it's a bigger park. It's a state park. And then next door you have Potlatch Park. That's another totem park. It's a replica of a native village. And then in between you had this real neat curio store. And everything's free. And it's you'll see twice as many totems out there as you will in Saxman, but this is closer, cheaper.
I just asked information.
Well, a lot of people, what we do, we take them out to Potlatch. There's a bus that runs out there once an hour. And I show you where the bus stop is, and it's $2 each to take the bus back.
Okay, that'd be great.
Do you want to go out there instead, or?
If we have time.
If you want me to wait for you out here, or?
How long will it take for us to?
You can look this thing over in 15 minutes, really.
15 minutes?
Yeah, it's not very big. It's just one street of totem poles, and you have a longhouse. You can't go in the longhouse. But out there at Potlatch, they have a longhouse, which you could go in. And out at Totem Bike, there's another longhouse. There are two different parks, and you can go in the longhouse. They don't allow you to go in the one in Saxman. See, this is actually a so-called native village, and they use it inside the longhouse. It's beautiful. It's all carved cedar in there, and they have ceremony, weddings, funerals. You know, they have all kinds of stuff in there. But they have dances they put on for Indian dancing. But you have to be part of a tour to see that. That's like once a week. But I take people out there. I'm taking people out there and turn around and headed right back to Totem Bike.
So how much?
What happened to whoever called, but there ended up showing up over here for 2. 2 and 8. Did you say bar 2? Birth 2.
Excuse me, sir.
Huh?
If you go to the boat how much we need to?
Well, we have tours. It's $100 an hour, and we don't use the meter. But I can take you. If you want to look here, I can run the meter. It's 80 cents a minute. Take a quick look, then head, and I can drop you out there. It's going to be probably over $80, $90 the time we get out there. It takes from downtown to Saxman, 10 miles. It takes about 15 to 20 minutes to get out there. But then again, you're going to save money if you take the bus back. Once an hour, I show you where the bus stop's at. You can do your looking around, then you can just, I can come back and get you if you don't want to save money.
The bus already get back to the city, right?
Yeah, there's a city bus. Yeah, it goes in a big loop. It'll go from downtown, and it goes out there. It takes about a half an hour to get out there. Then it turns around and comes back. So it's like a 1 hour loop, half an hour to get out there.
11 bar 0, Saxman.
So if for the whole trip, if you do, how much?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Sorry, I cannot hear you.
2 days.
So if you want me to wait here, I just run the timer, and then we can take and drop you off there, or whatever you want.
Yeah, if you wait and
okay.
How much?
Well, once we get out there, it's about $16 to get to Saxman.
Yeah.
And see, we're almost there now. We got another mile, and then I'll give you a few minutes, and then it's 80 cents a minute to sit there. That's the timer. The timer's on then. But if you're gonna
Mark, Ryan took the keys to the Eagles home last night, so I got a delivery for the Eagles. Anybody want a free beer?
$80, if I remember right, to get out there, and 38 plus that. That's what it'd be to get you out there, and just let you drop you off, and then you can just. You want me to come back, call me, or take the bus back? Yeah, this is Saxman here.
Okay.
And. Yeah, this is it here. It's not a whole lot here. That's why. See, you got the totem pole. See, you got more totem poles in Totem Bike than you got here, and then you still have Potlatch Park, and there's more totem poles there.
Okay.
So they got 3 times the poles in Totem there than we have here. Maybe 4 times. So I'll take you to the top of the hill. Now, do you want me to wait, or do you just want to pay me?
No, just wait.
Let me stop and talk. I could not hear very clearly. How?
So you got a few poles. That's the longhouse. See out there?
Oh, okay.
You could go in the longhouse out there. You can't go in it here.
Oh, just these.
Yeah, this is it. So I could. Do you want me to wait for you, or?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna let you off here. I'm gonna pull over there
Okay.
because I can't park in the street.
Okay.
So they got. So I'll give you a little bit. Then I got to run the
Okay.
timer. Then whatever you
Okay.
want to do. If you want to go back. Whole year, like 160 inches a year. That's a lot of rain. 13 feet.
How about today? Will be still raining?
Pardon?
Today. How about today's weather?
This is kind of a lot like the weather is. We get a lot of heavy rain here. I've seen it rain over the weekend, 13 inches. That's a lot of water. You know, that's like that much water. You know.
Wow.
But that's the most I've ever seen. It was flooding in places. Over here, this is the Coast Guard dock here. They have Coast Guard cutters. They come and go, and they take care of all the navigation devices like buoys and keeping the lights working, navigation lights. We have another base in Sitka. That's more like air rescue. They have the helicopters. Your boat's sinking, they come down with their helicopter and pull you out of the water, hopefully. And they have another one like same way in Kodiak. That's on the other side of the Gulf of Alaska, the western side. And they take care of like with up in the Bering Sea where the crab boats or fish up there when they're up there. That's where the helicopters will come from. This here is one of the canneries. This is Alaska. The salmon fishing is just starting to pick up now. Most of the salmon caught around here are pink salmon. Those are the ones like weigh about 3 pounds. This is Trident. This is the biggest cannery in Alaska. They have cannery here. They have a big one up there in the Aleutians. But they can salmon here, and they ship out frozen salmon too. They like the chum salmon, silver cohos. they just clean and freeze them, stick them in those. Containers there, we chip them out. This is Crick Street over here. That's Dolly's house. That was 80 years ago, a house of prostitution. They still talk about it. Ridiculous.
Prostitution. Yeah.
What's prostitution?
This is our ugly federal building. It's a government Social Security office. They all moved out. All that's in here now is the customs. Like if you want to. If you're coming in Canada, this is where you go get your paperwork done. Or if you're leaving here, going down to Canada, you do go through customs there. Like if you want to get off your boat, some people actually have to get off. Maybe a family emergency, but they get off. They take them to customs. They clear customs. Then we drive them to the airport. Then they fly out.
This security guys hold on the stop sign is
They do a good job.
It's pay job or
yeah, they get like $18, $19 an hour.
Oh, okay.
That's what keeps the traffic. They put all these ropes up and people are just jaywalking all the time.
Yes.
And we don't want anybody hurt. So
How long you have been here?
I moved here in 2009 from Seattle.
Oh, Seattle.
What's making you decide to move
Well,
to?
in Seattle, I was born there. I've been coming here since 1964. I was a commercial fisherman for 50 years. I was a captain for 30 years. I had my own boat. And it just costs too much money to run a boat. You can't make enough money just fishing for salmon. So the last 10 years, I drove a skiff for a friend of mine. He lives here. He talked me into moving here. And last year we fished was 10 years ago, 2013. That was the last year I fished. Too old to do it now. It's too, you get old, you can't do that kind of work no more. It's hard work. Long hours, but I do long hours here, but I'm sitting and I'm up. I'm not getting rained on all the time. I'm not getting wet. When rain, you still get wet. Yeah, this is the mall area. We used to have a nice mall here.
Oh, there's a mall?
Yeah, well, the problem is in 2001, Walmart opened up
Oh,
the road. And Walmart just wiped out the mall.
and McDonald's.
Yeah, that's our only fast food place, McDonald's there. We used to have a Bon Marché in there. That's like Macy's now. Macy's bought the Bon Marché. We had a Sears catalog stand. We had a Radio Shack. They got a Safeway store down the other side there. But yeah, they all moved. Safeway's still here. Everything else moved out. Because Walmart came in and just killed it. Yeah, the Rainbird Trail is straight up that hill there. You walk, that's right, drop you off the top of that hill. Yeah, we like our Walmart. That's all we got here. Like Juneau has, they used to have a Walmart, but they closed it. They have a Fred Meyer, that's, you know, they kind of like a Walmart.
Oh.
Not as big. They have a Costco, they have
Really?
Sports Authority. They have, see, Juneau's got about 10,000 more people than we have here.
Oh, Juneau. Oh,
And,
okay.
but see, Walmart used to, they used to have a Kmart there, then that closed down, then the Walmart moved into where the Kmart was. It's a great big place. And then, see, Walmart wants it all. So they closed down the Walmart, and because there was too much competition. See, Walmart's got it all here. There's nothing else here to compete with Walmart except the grocery store.
Yeah. Walmart killed the
Yeah,
local
they don't
store.
mess around. They can't have what they want. They just close down. This is our hospital here.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what they rebuilt. They got a brand new addition. They built that.
oh, that's
Over
good.
here, see, this is an island, and everything we have, everything we buy comes out of Seattle in these containers here. It's pretty good. It's pretty good service. I used to be able to casual longshoreman. If you have something you want to ship here, if you have it in Seattle before 11 a.m. Friday, the barge leaves at 6 o'clock. They stuff it in these containers, put it on a great big barge, and a tugboat tows it up here. They'll be here Monday. The tugboat came in, the barge came in yesterday, so if you ship something out on Friday, you can go pick it up. You could already picked it up. It's good service. It's a lot cheaper. Everything else is Alaska Airlines. Our airport is over there. We have the only airport in the world. You got to take a ferry to get to it. Back in 2000, when John McCain was running against Obama for president in 2008, all John McCain talked about was building a bridge to nowhere in Ketchikan.
Oh,
They didn't say a bridge to the airport. They just said bridge to nowhere. It was a big. Now, if you want to take the bus back,
yeah.
you catch it here, but 10 minutes after the hour.
Oh, okay.
See, these people are waiting for the bus. It should be here in about a minute.
Okay.
Between 10 and 13 hour, you catch it right there. It's $2 each to get back into Ketchikan.
Okay.
So that's a pretty good cheap deal, you know. If you,
Yeah.
but if you want me to come back out, I'll come back out and get you whatever you want. but yeah, you got restroom. This is Totem Bite. You got restroom here.
Okay.
And see, there are two old totem poles over there. You go down and you walk between them. There's a path. It goes down and you know.
It's solidly Russian-American. And the Tlingit didn't go away. They wandered back to Sitka. They began to, I guess you could say, insert themselves back into the trade in ways that they could. The Russians weren't taking any chances. In Sitka, you can see this replica of a redoubt that was built, and it doesn't look out on the bay for any foes coming into Sitka Sound.
Did you see anything?
Not yet.
No, it's been slow today. I have seen killer whales though. I've seen them twice.
Yesterday.
Yesterday I got it. Yeah.
You saw him?
Yeah.
Anyway, he's a Man City kid. Anyway,
Second for one.
the Man City playing another team.
So Atlanta.
Yes.
So wait a second, he's 9 years old.
Yeah, we like it there.
I can go to London.
It's hot. It's humid. But it's a good town.
Yep, I'm not cut for the heat. No desire to go there.
Listen,
I just can't take the heat. My daughter wonders why I don't visit her more.
mostly for business
I
reasons.
said, because you live in New Orleans. Hot. We go there in the winter sometimes, but
And they don't use it.
I understand.
We're speaking all over this.
it's my kryptonite.
Yeah.
A boat? Yeah.
And because soccer, America's now family sport. Not baseball, yes.
Not based as far as like when you're more likely, when they're quiet and go kind of.
They are quiet,
What's
and they tend to do something called logging. We'll come together in a group, kind of lean on each other and rest.
Okay.
They don't sleep. There's not a true unconscious sleep because they're voluntary breathers.
Okay.
And if they were to fall asleep, they'd drown.
Right.
So it's odd. It's not fully understood about whale behavior and sleeping. So,
Okay.
but they do clearly rest.
Okay.
They get disturbed. A boat will come up on a whole group, and they'll be all stirred, and they've been laying there still.
But
Probably.
if like nighttime, like we sleep at night with the moon and everything, do they kind
I
of
don't
do
know
any of
whether
that kind of stuff, or
it's
no?
more prevalent during night or day.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay.